Guys, I can't possibly expect you to understand what's going on right here. And the reason that is because we're filming things all out of order, and you have no idea why the bike's under plastic, what's going on behind me. I don't even know. So how can I possibly expect you to know? But on this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, you'll probably find out a couple things. So I'll let you in on a couple things, but we're going to keep a couple things a secret because, well, I need the views, guys. I need you guys coming back, subscribing, checking it out, all that kind of stuff because well, that's what you're supposed to do, right? So things are quite askew in the shop right now, and it's because we haven't been lying to you. I've been telling you that we've been working on this guy like behind the scenes, and well, we are. So there you go. And that's why, we're trying to protect the shiny stuff, as Jay was saying. So, the FXR, I missed the mark on that one. But, she's got a little bit of a, nice patina and all that there. So, no, it's layers and layers of dust. So what's a couple more? We got to wash it anyways, right? And same with this guy right here. But we, I told you guys before actually that we're going to Daytona, right? Bike week's coming up. It actually started last weekend. We're going down for we like to sum up the ending. That's what we do. We do the same as Sturgis. So that's what we're doing here. And well, this guys, I might have got a little negligent on the maintenance, right? I can't remember the last time that, it had a hose on it, right? It's gotten wet a few times, but just because I rode in the rain. And what else we got? Well, let's just say the 20,000 mile service should have been done a little while ago. So there's a few things they tell you got to do. Of course, the 3-hole oil change, oil, trans fluid, primary, not a problem. Spark plugs, which this guy, the M8s, they got 4 of them. So if you're about to do one, make sure you write that down. And what's the other thing? Oh, yeah, we're not doing that right now. So I'll explain to you later why we're not doing it, but we're not. And that is the oil cartridges, like in the what do you call it? In the forks. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. I got a different idea for that. And surprise, surprise, I kind of been putting that off too. But we're still going to do that. It's just a little later than we should have. And we'll go back here. I've been trying. This lighting's awesome, dude. I look like a ghost, as if I don't already. But some things aren't going to work out. You guys might remember we bought this a while ago, little marketplace find. And I'm having a hard time with the paint, guys. But we've had this oil sitting here forever, guys. We're like way ahead of the power curve. So here we go, guys. Couple of necessities. We got the Red Line oil pack. We got the funnels that we ordered that just work perfect. Little K&N air filter. That's an oil filter, but you get it. And we may get to this. We'll see. In the meantime, guys, this place is just not working for me right now. So what we're going to do is clear this off, move stuff about. Well, I'll time-lapse it. And we'll be doing all that while we're waiting on old Wade. That's the part we're keeping a secret, though.
man.
There.
You can throw this on there when it's raining down there.
Old way saying this custom cover me and Jay put together here. And we got everything cleaned up so we get some work done around here.
It's a beaut, Clark.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll get it like away from the door. There's no reason to do maintenance there. I'll tell you, it's great when we because I don't got to do nothing. Want me to get you the carrying case that it came with?
Ziploc bag.
We'll move this thing over there and get to work. So we've done like, I don't know how many oil changes on these bikes, but we've never changed spark plugs. So the Milwaukee 8's got 4 plugs. We have 2 of them right here. And the other 2 are on the top of the cylinder under the tank. So that's what old Wade's doing right now. We disconnected this cable with this little vent hose that comes down. Pull this little guy out. You got these 2 rubber caps right here that go on the front, right, covering this little guy right here. He's got the one side out. We'll take this other side out. The tank just lifts off, huh?
We got the gas line on.
Well, yeah. That's a little QD on there? Yeah, so there's a QD underneath it that goes to the, what you call it. And you get in there with the bars like that?
What's that?
You get in there with the bars? You need to move it? I guess so. The good news is I got like 3/4 of tank gas. So that's what you want to do is you want to make sure you have the most fuel possible before you go to do this. I don't know. I got nothing. But so that's where we're at. We'll bring it back after we pull the tank off. So there you go. Tank's off. Wasn't too bad. Like I said, took those 2 bolts up. Don't stand on that side of the bike like I just tried to do. Stand over here. It lifts right off. Even with a full tank, it's not real heavy. So, right there's your one plug, and there's your other one on this side. So, we'll pop these out, put the new ones in. You think they're pre-gapped? Worth a Google?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so we pulled one of the old plugs. It's 26,000 miles on it. It's not too terrible. And checked her with the old gap. She was at 0.037, and what was the spec? It was 0.031 to
3.1 to 3.5.
Yeah, so she's getting a little worn out. No big deal. We got these guys all set right in the middle at 0.033, and was a note that was on there. No spark plug is truly pre-gapped.
Yeah.
So even when you get pre-gap stuff, check it, guys. These things are like $2 at every auto parts store as you walk out the door. Worth it. And what's the torque?
89 to 133 inch-pounds.
89 to 133 inch-pounds. All right. So we'll get after it. Yeah, guess we'll pull the rest of them out. Right, so these 2 guys here we've already pulled out, and traditional plug wire. Don't just pull, grab her and yank, you know. Kevin, right? Little finesse. Same thing right here. I've already pulled this out. So this guy's down there. Don't just grab this thing and yank on it. Get you some needle nose pliers. I went down in here like this, grabbed it up, and just little finesse, and she'll come right out. Did the same thing over here. No damage. Now we'll pull those plugs out. All right, we got all 4 of them out, and you can kind of see these 2 got some rust on them. These are the 2 on the top, right? So looking at the bike, I'm thinking whenever I'd wash this thing, I mean, I'd get after it, try and keep it clean, right? Water gets down in there and down in there, and there ain't nowhere for it to go, right? So it'll eventually evaporate off, you know, the motor gets hot, we start riding it and whatnot. But I don't think it's a problem. I'm pretty sure Harley, you know, engineered this because that's what they do, right? Come on, man. Keep a straight face when I say stuff like that. Maybe a good idea, you know, take a little compressed air and just blow the extra water out of there after you wash it. You know, don't pull the spark plug out at that time because that water will go in there. So don't wash your bike and then change your plugs is what I'm saying. Right?
Solid advice.
That's good advice. You guys, you keep it here, guys. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. So as always, guys, we're doing everything by the book, right? We got this nice little torque wrench. We definitely did not steal from the United States Navy. We got some silicone grease on the plugs. You got to do your preventive stuff, right? We got everything back in there, torqued down, some grease on there. They're all popped in. We're good to go. And over here too, in case you don't believe me. And we're going to put the tank back on now. So we'll put you guys on the tripod and you can listen to some music that Andrew likes and check it out. All right, guys, obviously we got all back together and old Wade took off. Actually, he took off about 24 hours ago because we were working on this thing on Sunday. Yeah, that sounds right, yeah? Yep, Sunday. Sunday!
Sunday!
And I don't know why I did that. Just felt right. Why am I still talking? Okay, we'll go back. So yeah, that was yesterday. Had to go to stupid work this morning, so we headed up to the house, and today we're going to take care of the oil change. You've seen me do it a million times, or at least 3. So shouldn't be too big a deal. We're going to use a kit we always use. We're going to use the funnels that we've used on this bike, I believe Michael's bike, Buddy's bike, all the bikes. All right, and yeah, what we're not going to do is we're not going to put 5 quarts of oil in this thing because that worked out terribly. Guys, if I knew that the hood of a square body made such a good workbench, I'd have bought one years ago. This thing's amazing. And because of, the patina, we don't care. This is dope. So back to what we were supposed to be talking about. Apparently, I bought the one that comes with the filter, which is great. It's just, don't gotta worry about it. But I probably need to buy the other filter. I mean, it ain't gonna go bad, so we'll just put that to the side. In fact, right off the bat, we're gonna put that and that to the side, so we don't get all crazy again. And yeah, now we'll get after it. All right, guys, I just pulled the main oil, the primary, and the transmission. I'm just letting them drain into that drain pan, because that's what you do with that, right? So I'm going to let them drain, and they go a little slow sometimes. It's thick. So I'm hungry. So this seems like a perfect time. I'm going to shoot up to the house, grab some grub with Megan, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. And we're going to pretend that I just went up, had some dinner, and came back down. And, there's no possible way that I went up to the house, decided not to come back down here, stayed up, went to bed, went to work, and then made sure I put on the same color shirt and came down here today to fool you guys. I definitely did not go down like that at all. All right, but yeah, fluids are all drained to include the filter because, well, it had ample time, right? Now, if you you know, if you want to be a little more efficient, this little kit we talked about here comes with all sorts of stuff. So it's got this socket, right? Clearly, that you can put on, you know, fits right over your little filter. And because of this cutout, it's good, man, because it gets in where you can't get in with a regular giant socket. So worked flawlessly on Buddy's Dyna, and when I would use Harley filters, or actually when Harley put the filter on here, and that's what I had. So now I like the K&N filter that has see a little bolt head on it, and it's a what size is this? .11/16. Just checked it. So there's one downside. If you're using the K&N one, like I have here with the bolt head on it, the old nail trick, it don't work so good because you can't get in the center, right? So you gotta try and go. You gotta go high with it. I like to go low and high. That sounded bad, but no. You remember like the old what was it, High C or Kool-Aid or whatever? You had the metal cans back in the 80s, guys. Come on, one on each side so it'll flow better. That's what I always like to do. But without pulling off my shifter linkage, I couldn't really fit it in. And for me, it didn't matter because it was already empty. So I told you for no reason at all. Now, I'm going to get the plastic off of this. They say fill about halfway up. I don't go that high because I don't want to dump oil. You know, I'm trying to keep it neat. But and then make sure you put some oil along the top of this guy. Put it in there, snug it down, and then we'll just refill some fluids. Easy day. Guys, I highly recommend this funnel case for reasons just like this. Super easy. Yeah. Otherwise, you're coming on an angle to try and, yeah. So just pour it on in. This takes an entire quart, so like I don't got to measure it. That's kind of nice. And then once we're done, we'll slap the old cover back on. And this is like putting a wheel on, guys. When you put this back on, you want to do it in a star pattern. You know, kind of set them all up nice. And then once you got that done, torque them down to, I forget the exact ones. It's like, there's a range. So we're going to go like right at a hundo. Inch pounds, guys. Inch pounds. And there we go. Yo, so we took this guy for a little rip, came back, checked the oil, you know, we got to check it while she's hot, right? Make sure everything's legit, which it is. And while I was out doing that, I thought about something, guys. I said, you know, Redline sent me all this stuff that I already got. So let me pass it on to somebody else. So this is what we're going to do. The first 3 comments, you guys get a prize, all right? First one gets the hat, the squiggly little funnel, and a couple Pugliese Speed Shop stickers. Because, you know, we got to throw our own stuff in too, right? And then the next 2, get a little sticker pack. You got the Redline stickers, big and small, K&N filters, and Pugliese Speed Shop. All you got to do to win this priceless merchandise is just be subscribed, like the video, share the video, and throw a comment on there. I'll take care of the rest. I'll even pick up the shipping because, yo, that's what we do here at Pugliese Speed Shop. We take care of each other. All right, guys, everything's topped off. Fluids are all legit. And yeah, we're set. We did most of the 20,000 mile service. Now I say that the only thing left is the forks, which, I mean, no surprise, most people don't even do. We are going to do them, but we'll take care of that when we get back from Daytona. We don't want to go tearing into stuff before we go on a big trip. That's just not a good idea. So, yeah. She's all set. We got our soft lower back on. We got that Primo tour pack on. Because, she's in road trip mode. So, like I said, guys, by the time you're watching this, we should be, we will be in Daytona. We may be wet, and that's fine. But we're going to be down there, and we're going to be shooting next week's video. So if you guys can't make it down there, at least you can watch it and see what's going on. If you are down there, you see us, tell us what's up, man. You know, we're going to beer something, whatever. And, once again, guys, we have proved. If you want to have the coolest thing in the parking lot, you better be ready to put a little bit of work. And I'm thinking once I take that tour pack off, she qualifies. Thanks for watching, guys.